PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 11th of March. James Spann here in the Weather Center. You can see the changes taking place today. Temperatures trending downward. Rain chances trending upwards slowly in coming days. Let's go to some Skycam shots. I thought this was a really good shot. We captured this one this morning about 6:30. That was the full moon going down with the Gadsden Skycam. Back when the sky was mostly fair early this morning, but later today the sky has become mostly cloudy. That's the Birmingham view looking south from the top of the Daniel Building. And the weather is cooling down. The thermometer there showing 61 at 2 o'clock. And that is down from the upper 60s we had late this morning. Temperatures have been falling since the lunch hour. And hey, you know, spring break week, it's got to be getting close here because we've got the parasail guys out there at Gulf Shores. That's the Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. A lot of folks enjoying the sunshine down there. But there's the deal. We've got a pretty big contrast in air masses around the nation. Very cold trough up north over Canada, warm ridge over Florida, and obviously some action in between, but really not much because the upper air dynamics are so far north. There's the radar out of Columbus at 2 o'clock, and you can see just a little bit of light rain over northwest Alabama, and that's it. Most spots have not seen rain today. The chance of any really big rain tonight and tomorrow fairly small. There could be a little bit out there, but probably not much. We'll wait until Friday and the weekend before things really get wet. And there's a look at our numbers, and you can see that cold air moving into the northwestern part of the state. Haleyville and Muscle Shoals down to 52, but you cross over the line, and you've got 78 at Montgomery. A good old 16-degree swing there. The Birmingham airport sitting at 65, and again, that is down from earlier this morning. And look at the numbers up north. That's a real cold stuff. Temperatures at midday around 10 below zero over a pretty good chunk of North Dakota. The upper air winds will not allow the really cold air down in here, but no doubt we are looking at cooler weather in the days ahead. And by golly, wet. Look at the QPF chart here coming from INSEP. This is valid through Monday morning at 6 o'clock, suggesting we might see some 3-inch rains around here. The heavier totals really over the northern half, and the amounts taper off a good bit down in southeast Alabama. And that might be right. Weather looking pretty wet for Friday and the weekend. We'll look at modeling. This is the 12Z run of the GFS, the Global Forecast System. And you can see that the upper air winds are pretty zonal here. It's not going to push a cold front through, and it stalls out. The GFS hinting the better rain tomorrow will be really north of here, over extreme North Alabama and Tennessee, in the cooler air. And we got a cold 1040 high that's located near Milwaukee. And we think tomorrow will be a cloudy and cool day, maybe a little light rain in spots, highs only in the upper 50s. And then Friday, rain begins to increase on the front. You can see that it becomes active with perhaps the heavier rain back off to the west, but that will be moving in here late Friday afternoon and Friday night. And Saturday, we get a short wave rolling into Texas that will support some pretty wet weather here. And down below that, we've got a 1,016 millibar low showing up near Tuscaloosa Saturday at midday. So obviously Friday afternoon, Friday night, and Saturday will highlight rain. Maybe some thunder, but no severe weather because the air should be pretty stable. And Sunday, again, the weather looking a little wetter here. There's a chance we could see a break in the rain Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening, but really this run suggesting any break would be very temporary. And then Monday of next week, we've still got that vortex off to the west, still supporting unsettled weather. While this is suggesting the heavier rain will be down south, we've seen model runs all over the road here, so I think we have no choice but to mention a good chance of rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so you can see why we're talking potential for 3 inches of rain here. Could be a big soaking, and then Tuesday of next week, the rain shifts on to the east as a coastal low begins to form just off the coast of the Carolinas. Wednesday, that thing moves northeast, and we get into dry weather. And again, this is spring break week for a lot of people, so you get the idea that Monday could be pretty wet. Tuesday, the weather begins to improve, and here Wednesday, much of the deep south, including the Gulf Coast, should be sunny. And the same thing on Thursday, looks awfully nice. Highs in the 70s, and on Friday, same deal. So if you're planning a trip to the Great Smokies or the beach next week, all across the Deep South, rain possible Monday, the rest of the week looking pretty good. We'll go 5 days later, the 25th of March. Hey, look at the trough here. Strong cold front coming in. Cold air streaming in behind that thing. And a couple of days later, the entire eastern half of the nation is awfully cold. Can it be cold in late March? You bet. And like we often say here, some of the biggest snows in this state have come during the first week of April. Don't put the winter clothes up yet. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. If you're watching this on YouTube or iTunes, the next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.